The monarchy was tested like never before, but through all the upheaval, Elizabeth stood firm and remained a constant for the people of Britain, though she never expected to wear the crown.
She was never expected to be queen. But at age 10, she knew that the crown would one day be hers. Her uncle, King Edward VIII, gave up the throne to marry a divorced American. Her father became king, and Elizabeth suddenly first in line, humbly serving her people a lifetime of duty.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family.
The Lord clothe you with the robe of righteousness.
Her coronation in 1953, the first to be televised, watched by millions.
She was a young woman in a man's world, carving her own way through life.
A familiar face on the world stage, when she became queen, Truman was president, Churchill prime minister. She would meet 13 of the last 14 presidents, appoint 15 prime ministers. She celebrated the good times, her jubilees, royal weddings and births. She watched proudly over the next generation.
She's a remarkably energetic and dedicated guiding force for her family. And I'm so glad that my children are having the chance to get to know the Queen.
And a source of comfort in times of trouble, steadying the nation when the pandemic hit.
We should take comfort that while we may have more still to endure, better days will return. We will be with our friends again. We will be with our families again. We will meet again.
But she was challenged, too. When Princess Diana died, she stayed in Scotland with her grieving grandsons. Her absence from London angered many of her subjects as they mourned their people's princess. The Queen spoke to her people in that moment of crisis.
What I say to you now, as your Queen and as a grandmother, I say from my heart. First, I want to pay tribute to Diana myself. She was an exceptional and gifted human being.
She held firm as the monarchy was shaken by Prince Andrew's very public scandals. And she held firm even when her grandson, Prince Harry, and his wife, Meghan, stepped away from royal life. In 2021, another goodbye, this one final. Queen Elizabeth lost her closest confidant and advisor, the man who made her laugh, her husband of 73 years, Prince Philip. Their marriage an extraordinary partnership, as she noted on their 50th wedding anniversary.
He has quite simply been my strength and stay all these years, and I and his whole family, and this and many other countries, owe him a debt greater than he would ever claim, or we shall ever know.
The world grieved with her and for her as they watched the socially distanced funeral. The Queen, for the first time, all alone. A year later, Queen Elizabeth marked 70 years on the throne with a look to the future, shoring up the monarchy, requesting that her daughter-in-law Camilla be known as Queen Consort, using her Platinum Jubilee message to renew her pledge from 1947, that her life will always be devoted to serving her people. And she will be remembered for doing just that, unwavering in her duty to her country and Commonwealth, persevering to her last days. Prince Charles put it best on the night of his mother's Platinum Jubilee.
We think of all you have done to make the Commonwealth such an important force for good. So, Your Majesty, that is why we all say thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.